I'm James with Curse, and we are here in San Mateo, California at the Capcom US headquarters, and I'm here with Mike, and we are talking about Resident Evil 6, the DLC, the long-awaited multiplayer DLC. So there's 3 new modes, Survivor, Onslaught, and Predator. Let's talk about Survivors first. So Mike, what is Survivors mode?
So Survivor is kind of Resident Evil 6's spin on a traditional deathmatch or team deathmatch mode. Essentially, you're going to start off as one of 6, I think there's 6 to 8 agents playable in Survivors mode. You're going to go head-to-head, either free-for-all or team, and just basically try to take each other out. You're going to take them down as fast as you can. But a little bit of a Resident Evil twist on that is if you die, you'll turn into a zombie, Juavo, some sort of nasty, creepy, crawly-looking thing. But the trick is, you're not dead. You're not completely down and out. What'll happen is you actually kill one of the agents, you'll respawn as your original agent and be back in the game, chance to win. So last man standing is the winner.
Very interesting. Are players going to be able to choose which monster they respawn as, or is it just kind of random?
So there's a little bit random. Sometimes they'll spawn with, say, like a stick that's on fire you can throw once, or there's certain zombies that you can switch left and right with the D-pad. You know, what kind of mode? Are you more of like a slapping mode, or are you like a I'm gonna grab you type mode?
Oh, interesting.
And for different characters, they can work really well. So
really cool.
Yeah.
So that's 6 players, and then an absolute mayhem fest.
That's right.
So speaking of mayhem fest, let's talk about Onslaught, which kind of harkens to the Mercenaries mode since way back when. And what is the twist in this Onslaught mode?
So like you mentioned, Onslaught primarily based on Mercenaries. What you're going to be doing, you're kind of in your own separate stage. So it is a 2-player mode. You're in your own separate stage, kind of just like taking down monsters, zombies, Juavos, as you would normally in Mercenaries, just kind of racking up your score and racking up combos. But the twist, you'll see this little counter at the top of your screen, which is kind of your combo counter. At the end of the combo, or when it gets done, or I think it maxes out at 30, you're going to actually drop that number of enemies. And they're kind of, it also measures how many you rack up. It depends on how nasty the enemies are going to be that get dropped onto the other player. So the player over here will be seeing these nasty green zombies and Juavo coming to them. But then again, like you mentioned earlier, it's kind of one of those things where, okay, now I have a ton of zombies on the screen. Maybe I want to throw, you know, a grenade out there, like have a huge sniper rifle, like blow through 10 of them at the same time, and you're like right back at you. So
you can maybe like take it easy if you're at like 24, and then as he's watching the counter, then you have some kind of plan or a mine planted or something, and then all of a sudden there's like 36 or something.
Yeah,
and
emergency backup plan. You can kind of also get an idea of how your opponent's doing. You can see their score, but you also can see their name. It's kind of either green, yellow, or red to see like if they're hurting, if they're dying. So a little bit more of a strategic part.
So is it endless, or is there a time limit, or does it just go until someone dies?
So I think the default time limit is about 10 minutes, but that does seem
pretty.
Like
that's a long time.
It lasts
in
a long
Mercenaries.
time, yeah. So I've only had one match personally where it's lasted off, and it was just like I needed a shower afterwards. I was like, oh god, oh man.
Waking up in cold sweats the next night, intense. All right, speaking of intense, let's talk about the Predator mode, which sounds super intense. You can tell just by the name. So what is Predator mode?
So Predator is a little bit different mode. You're not going to be playing as the agents, or I guess some of you will. But the funnest part about this mode is actually take control of one of the biggest BOWs we've had in RE, the Ustanok from RE6. So what are you going to be doing? You're going to be playing, one person will be playing as the hulking Ustanok. And each round, you'll either play as an agent or him. The Ustanok's obviously objective is to kill everyone. The agent's objective is either to survive or to take down the Ustanok, which is not easy. He's pretty indestructible, kind of like a Juggernaut type character. But yeah, at the end of the round, it's based on score. So either by, if you're on the agent side, you know, shooting the Ustanok, helping up teammates, reviving teammates, or just letting the time run out and being able to survive like that will get you points. On the Ustanok side, obviously, like I mentioned, you're going to try to kill everybody. So based on if you can find different weapons to shoot them with your shotgun arm. If you can like throw one of your opponents into the other one, you'll get score combos and stuff like that. And depending on how many players are playing, everyone will get to play as the Ustanok for one round. And
so it's round based. So everybody, if you play this mode, you're going to get to be the Ustanok at some point. It's not like this guy joined first. So
there'll be that guy that's like, everyone go to the Ustanok quick. Like, oh, I didn't get in this time. No, so everyone gets a chance. We want to give everyone a chance to be the power hungry Ustanok. So it's really fun. Mm-hmm.
Well, that sounds like absolute absurdity, Mike. Thanks for giving us a look at Survivors, Onslaught, and Predator mode, the new DLC for Resident Evil 6. If you own an Xbox 360, which you should, because it's been out for the better part of a decade, so buy one. And thank you, Mike.
No problem. Thanks again, man. Pleasure.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.